name is Aubry Delaine, Big Juice Delaine. Come from a small town in Alabama, Cuba, Alabama. None of y'all have heard of it, so you might want to Google it. But anyway, small town, farm town, grew up. Basically, mama and daddy was like blue collar and like teachers or whatnot. And just came up like any ordinary person. Got into music pretty young as far as like just rapping and trying to do the stuff like that. But kind of rediscovered my love for music like in college, like in the dorm rooms, just a little rapping, doing a little freestyle stuff, and just making beats and getting into the recording process. And I stuck with it, man. And it was just a hobby, but now it's my life, and it brought me out here to Los Angeles. So here I am. I had the opportunity to work with a lot of artists. The first, actually, I say the real first major artist I actually recorded for was Polo. I started out working with Polo the Don as his assistant engineer, and I've worked with Carrie, Rich Boy. I got a chance to record Snoop. That was dope. That was like a dream come true right there. Actually, I worked with Dr. Dre. Wow. I mean, it was a lot of people. Most recently, Kelly Rowland and Nicki Minaj. That was a lot of fun. They're really good people. I mean, a lot. But the most mainly I worked with like Esther Dean. Like, she's just like incredible. Like, she taught me a lot more than just the music, but just about being a better person. You know what I'm saying? And just I learned something from everybody that I've worked with, and it helped make me become a better engineer and a better person. As far as getting into the industry, like per se, it was a I'm not say hard. It was an awkward type transition because it happened so fast. Because basically, like, I left Tuscaloosa, Alabama, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't doing music. My studio had pretty much got torn down, literally got torn down. And it was kind of like disheartening, so I left. And I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, and lived with my brother. And I went to every studio I could find to see if somebody would give me a job, because I always wanted to do music. I didn't have really one area I wanted to do in music. I just wanted to work in the music industry. And my reason and my thought was, no matter what you do in music, whether you're an A&R, manager, artist, writer, producer, whatever, you're gonna have to come to the studio. And that was my whole reason. I feel like if I get a job at the studio, then I can get in, I can learn, I can meet people. And that's how I'll be able to get on. I did find a studio that let me. I just cleaned up. I was an intern. I went and got food, cleaned up the toilets, did whatever had to be done. But they gave me my shot. And when I got to the studio and I saw how easy it was to actually engineer, I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be my ticket into the music industry. And I just took it and I just ran with it. And pretty much that's how I got in the industry. I interned for 6 months. Then I assisted for like a couple of months. And then within 8 months of working at the studio, I was out here in LA for the first time doing sessions at the record plant. I mean, for the most part, the bridge it's not, people think that it's more of just getting to know the right people, getting your break, or getting on somebody putting you on. It's more about your mind state. Like, people don't understand, like, I always had the talent. I didn't even know it, didn't realize it, but I always did have the talent. But it was not until I actually believed in that talent and believed in myself, that's when things started happening. Because, you know what I'm saying, success starts up here first, number one. Like, you have to think, you have to believe that you're successful. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, then, you know what I'm saying? Just like any rapper, like a rapper, every rapper out there thinks and knows that he's the best rapper out there. Because if you don't believe, who else is gonna believe you? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go from Jay-Z to 50 to Lil Wayne to all of them. You ask who the best rapper, they're gonna say they are. And in some respects, they're telling the truth. But it's all about that mind state. They know they're the best, so they portray that confidence. And it's the same whatever you do. If you're an actor, if you're a writer, if you're a producer, no matter what you do, in any form, and if you're a doctor, it doesn't matter. Like, you gotta know and believe that you're the best and you can do the job and you know what you're doing. You gotta have it up here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a wealthy mind state. Because, you know what I'm saying, you can't expect to be rich and have a poor mind state. It's just not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So that's my advice. Like, if you're trying to do this music or whatever you're trying to do, make sure that in your head that you're already successful. Make sure you know what you want to do and how you want to do it. And you know what you want to happen in your life. Basically, take control of your life. You know what I'm saying? Know what you want. Don't guess or be like, maybe I want to get this, maybe I want to get it. No. Know what you want to get. You know what I'm saying? If I could write it down on a piece of paper and put it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And visualize it. Because after you see it and your mind see it and it registers, it becomes real in your head. Once it becomes real in your head, then it's time